Hello, folks. Hope you're all doing well. Boy, that's dark. Why is it so dark? Let me get the light. Turn off the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, my motherfucker's gonna see me. Turn off the lights in here, baby. Oh boy. How have you all been doing? Hope you've been doing well. Just figured I would do this live stream just because I'm bored, and we'll just see what happens, what we end up talking about, just naturally. Maybe I end up bullshitting. Maybe I don't end up bullshitting. Odds are I'm going to be bullshitting. And checking my phone periodically. Playing Words with Friends. I like playing Words with Friends. See, this guy thinks he can beat me, but he's wrong. You're wrong, Brian. You're wrong. You think you can keep up, but boy, are you wrong. There's drama back there. Hi, buddy. Oh, no, you don't have to come over here. Do you want to say hello? You want to say hello? Come here. Hop up here. Hey. Hey, hop up here. Come here. Hop up here. Hi. I love you. I love you so much. Hopefully that picked up on the mic. That's what I deal with. Is these neighbors. Oh no! I kicked my table. Daddy kicked his table. I didn't mean to. Oh, you're gonna be the thumbnail for sure. Hi, little thumbnail. Hi, you guaranteed 100 views. Hi, I love you. He's the best. Drama's the best. Everybody knows it. You all probably haven't seen Drama in a while. He's usually featured in the background. I do a podcast with Phil. He's usually there. He used to sit on my bed, but now he's just wandering around. What are you doing? This apartment is not big enough to wander, Drama. I see you smiling. I see you smiling. Hi. Hi. Do you want to hop up here again? Do you want to say hello to me again? Do you want to? Or you just want butt scratches? You want butt scratches? Butt scratches? Oh, yes. He's like, this is the life, baby. You just got fed. You went for your walk. No, you already went on one. I didn't say it like that. I didn't say it like that. I love you. Everybody loves you, Mama, because you're the best. You're the best. Howl for us. Sing. Good boy. Yeah, you take that, neighbors. You take that. Your little yapper dogs and my adorable dog. Adorable contest he wins. Oh, there's so much noise around where I live right now. Like, I'm right across from like a Syrian convention center where they do like birthdays and weddings, and I haven't dealt with that too much, but I know that it happens. And planes. I live like a mile and a half from Burbank Airport, and so it's just planes overhead all the time. All the time. Let's see here. Oh. It's a slow live stream. That's okay. Doesn't have to be fancy. Doesn't have to do anything. If it doesn't want to, that's all right. What's good is we get to test out this camera, Logitech, see how it works, see how the microphone sounds, all of it. Do you guys like what I did with my beard? I shaved this part down, that part narrow. I tried giving it kind of a Tony Stark look. But based on these season 9 pictures that I've seen, I'm going to have to shave my head. I'm just going to have to shave it. It's too late. I only got the long hair just in time for him to cut it. It's not fair. It's not fair. God damn it. Here I am, spilling my heart out for the whole world to see. All 0 viewers. All nothing. You know why? Because YouTube doesn't tell people when you're going live. It tells them 20 minutes later. But by that point, I've already given up. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I know why I'm not getting enough light. I need my nighttime thing to be turned off. So hold on a sec. If I do this, I shrink it down. That'll give me some necessary light. I just got my Google shrink down right now. Maybe we'll end up doing some research. Who knows? Drama, sit down. He just wanders around. There's no place to wander in here. There's not enough room. Even I can't wander in here. Let me put this in the fridge. It's my mojo. I'm kidding. It's water with Mio pomegranate squeeze stuff in it. It's not bad. I love pomegranate. Dude. Let's see if I can get my buddy Alec to come in here. A lot of dead air. I agree. That's why I'm telling him to fucking watch, or I'm gonna fucking punch him in the dick. Punch you square in the dick, Alec. I think he was watching for a second, or somebody was. Who knows? It's hard to say. Where is my thing? Yeah. Yes. This sucks. This sucks donkey dicks. You know what I'm saying? This really does blow. I hope he joins. Oh, this is why you shouldn't do it. Because I do these like Facebook live streams where you just start like spontaneously, and you usually get people just watching right away because Facebook is at least better about notifying people that you're doing something. But YouTube sucks at it. It really does, especially for a small channel like mine where there's like nobody does any alerts for it because I'm not like doing breaking news. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you gotta see this video. Big spoilers leak, season 9, Walking Dead. Holy shit. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Okay, well, since nobody is joining, I'm gonna make this a reaction video to Childish Gambino's This Is America, which is what everybody seems to be talking about. I like the song. I don't even know if people can hear that. Pause that for a sec. Um, a lot of people have already commented on this. Sorry if you couldn't hear it. I don't know if the audio channels are really split. I was hoping it was, but it seems like obviously he's like commenting on the gun violence in America, racism in America, but he's also at the same time he's I think blaming people in the hip hop community for not addressing it, to where he's distracting you in this music video with a lot of the dance moves. and things like that, but he's not. He himself, the person singing the song, is distracting you from the shit going on in the background, which is like, the white horse shootout with the cops, the all the violence in the background with beating up cars and shit like that. And he murders somebody in the song, he quickly gets into the hook of the song. You know what I mean? He quickly picks it up from there. So he disturbs you with something, and soon as something disturbs you, he tries to distract you with something that's really entertaining. And I think it's sort of making fun of, it's like a pseudo commentary where he's kind of saying like, oh, the music's talking about the violence, but the music's not helping anything. Like we actually have to do something about the violence. That's what I think. And at the end of the video, everybody has like their guesses as to what that means. He's running away from white people, or he's scared of America. Is more what I would think. Is he's scared by what he sees every day, and the shit that surrounds him, and all this just oppressive, negative stuff is like chasing after him, and all he's trying to do is run away from it. So that's what I think about it. I don't know how insightful that may or may not have been, but I guess we'll find out. I'm sure somebody will say something. Who we got? Cool. I think my buddy Alex watching. If you are, Alec, I'm going to add you to this call, you fucker. Somehow. I don't know how. I don't think I can. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay. Just pick it up. We just want a pod. That's a fucking catchy song, though, man. Good boy, Drama. Hi. Here, come up here. Say hello to me. Come here. Come here. Drama, come here. Come here. Everybody is gonna love you. You're the best. You're the best. Oh, don't be all bashful. Don't be all bashful. What mess with him. Thank you. Love you too, buddy. I don't care if we just do this. I could do this for the live stream the whole time. I'd be happy with it. Because I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy. Breathing right in my face. Look how sweet he is. How can you not think that's the sweetest face? Hi. What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? Good dog. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Huh? Look at you. Drama. Rick Grimes. He's here. He's in the chat. I see you. I see you over there. Not much is up with me. What's up with you? I hope you're finding a way to survive. I hope so. What's going on, people? Are people finally getting notified that there's a thing going on? Where's the jacket? Jacket's probably in the car somewhere. Michonne took it. I wanted to kill Negan, but that fucking asshole Carl, my kid. All of a sudden, right after I slit his throat, I went, you know what? Maybe that dead bastard's right. Maybe I shouldn't do this. So then I let the guy who was responsible for getting him killed save Negan. I'm a very simple man. I'm very simple. That's the part he'll play. I wish this was cold, but it's not. I'm going to go make another one because I don't know, you guys. I just don't. All these bitches. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Honestly, it was just because Rick was really hungry, you know. I don't know if you've ever been really hungry when you had to kill somebody. I have, and it's thirsty work. Let's put it that way. Problem solved. I do it because water tastes bad to me. $1,800. The draw. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, guys, like I was saying at the beginning of this stream, YouTube sucks as far as telling people that you were doing a live stream. Even if I was doing it tomorrow, people wouldn't get notified until like an hour or two before I did it. It's like, what's even the point of saying it that early? You're not going to let people know. Oh, God. What's going on, you guys? Seriously, tell me what's up with you. I don't care about me. I talk about myself every day. Let's find out what's going on with you. Tell me what's going on with you. Having a daughter and you're going to name her little ass kicker. Well, that's good. You're not. Oh, that was the fastest no I've ever seen. What'd you think about it for 10 seconds? Tell you what, call her something normal. Like, not a normal name. Call her something normal. And then as a nickname, an enduring, cute nickname, just call her little ass kicker. When she's like 12. You know what I mean? 12-year-old would love that. $1,800, the Drew. Sounds like a radio station. You're listening to 1800 to Drew, playing all the hits of the 1800s and today. Now, what is up with this? It feels like there's like a dinge over this video. What is up with you, camera? Adjust. There's plenty of light. I need to be on SNL. Let's start a petition. Let's get me on there. That would be fantastic. That's a good question. Neger. His name's funny. This channel, honestly, it's just kind of about whatever I want it to be about. It's not anything in particular. I do a lot of impressions, but I'm also an actor and a filmmaker, so I post behind-the-scenes videos, impression videos, and do some live streams and reviews of movies. It just kind of, it is whatever I want it to be, you know? It's just sort of a platform for me, as YouTube was meant initially. Well, thanks, buddy. You are a man, right? I don't have many women who watch anything that I do. If you are, that's fine. Stay, because I don't have many of you. I check the demographics. That's probably true. I don't even mind saying that. I know I'm better than Kenan Thompson. That guy sucks. He has not deserved to be on that show for like longer than anybody. I think he's been on that show longer than seriously any other cast member, which in my opinion is stupid. And it's probably because he knows he won't get any work anywhere else. I mean, and I'm sure the longer he stayed, the more money he's probably gotten contracted to get. But did Kate McKinnon leave SNL, or is she still on there? If she's still on there, then it still has some flicker of hope. But I know that there's a guy named, what is it, Beck or something like that? He was the one who did the commercials before with the kids, and I thought that guy was really funny. It's been a long time since I've watched, man. I really just don't care. Like some people with The Walking Dead, I just kind of phased out. But it's just like when I was a kid, it just used to have so many consistently good weekends. I mean, that was back when they were making best of compilations of Eddie Murphy, Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler, Chris Farley, you know, and then those people went on to success, most of them anyway, and you know, all the good ones now have also gone into success. They leave that show the moment they can, you know. And there's so many people that we all love that started like on that show way back, and you don't even remember it. Like Julia Louis-Dreyfus was on it for like a season or two, and then she got Seinfeld. Larry David was a writer on it, the writer and creator of Seinfeld, for a season anyway. Yeah, they sort of had it for a brief period of time. I mean, they had Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Bill Hader. What's his name? I love this dude too. I've got to find it. I have to give him the appropriate credit because this guy, he makes me laugh in a lot of his sketches, and he's got just great characters. Let me see. No. Bobby Moynihan. That guy's fucking great. In case if you don't know who Bobby Moynihan is, he's this guy. Is it gonna focus? Focus on my face and his face. Oh, come on, you fucker. Oh. That's cool. I didn't know that. I I just think he's great. I think he's got a really fun personality. Like I want to be friends with that dude. He just seems so fun. And that's saying a lot. That's the reason why everybody else was so appealing is that, like Bill Hader is a relatable dude, and he's not insanely handsome, but he's incredibly talented. And it feels like now they just kind of pick people that either seem like they slept their way there, or just knew the right people but didn't deserve to be on there. And a lot of them, you're kind of like, who in the flying fuck is this person? Like I know people who I literally did stand up before with them who now are on SNL. And it's not, I shouldn't say with them. Let me rephrase that. I'm not trying to make it sound like I did stand up to any kind of degree, but I opened for them at an open mic, and now one of them is on SNL. And I don't get it, because the person who's on SNL right now, who I did it for, doesn't have a lot of talents. You know what I mean? They're one of those people that maybe they'll do, hopefully, just 1 or 2 seasons. But I mean, considering the lack of options that they have and lack of interest that they have, I think they're just taking people who they think they can get. And I mean, they don't even pick like funny YouTubers or other B-list actors to get on the show. And you notice how no B-list actors ever go to SNL. They always leave SNL, but nobody ever comes back to SNL, which is what kind of, I think, shoots it in the foot. I almost said shits it in the foot. That'd be interesting. Shoots it in the foot, where it's like, if you had Bill Hader come back, not just as a host, but came back for like a season, you would win people back over. You know what I mean? Jason Sudeikis, he's gone. Andy Samberg, gone. Kristen Wiig, gone. I mean, all of their new classics are gone. You can't have 3 people that kind of carry the show. There's one dude on there who's like this really like nerdy guy who always plays kind of like he's got long hair, and I'm not even kidding. He's one of the worst people on that show that I've ever seen. I don't know why they insist on having him on there. It kind of hurts my head. And it's nothing against the guy. I bet he would be a fine comedic actor, but in that format, he is terrible. And maybe he's a great writer. Maybe he writes a lot of the funny bits, and he's just not a good performer on that show or underneath the stress of that show. But God, I think he's really bad. I need to find that guy's name too. But it's probably better that I don't say it. That way I won't get in trouble. I love how I said get in trouble, like anybody's going to watch this. Besides Neger, 1800 The Drew, and Rick Grimes, I don't know if anybody's going to see this. This is all just us now. It's just us. It's just us. It's us versus them. And they're coming for us. They are. Sorry, I said it earlier in the stream, I'm going to be on my phone periodically, but hopefully for not too long of stretches. What's up, people? Come on, talk to me. I don't have anything planned out to talk about. So I'm up for pretty much anything. Watching Fear at all? You know what I've been doing? I've been watching fan reaction videos, and I've been watching clips. I haven't sat and watched entire episodes. However, I have watched more clips than I ever have from this most recent season, and I just found out that they did something to one of my main characters that will pretty much guarantee me never seeing the show. So I'm kind of like, okay, like I would watch the show if there was like a groundswell movement on my channel. I don't mean like a groundswell, but like if 25 people on my channel said, we want you to make it, or we want you to review it, watch it, and review it, I'd go back to season 1 and I'd do it if there was an audience for it, but there's not. However, I think I am, since I have this new webcam, I think I am going to try to do some reaction videos or discussion videos about The Walking Dead Season 9 when it's back on, just because now I don't have to worry about setting up a camera and a microphone. I can just kind of go on and do this. And maybe I'll get on one of those reaction pages. Who knows? That'd be cool. Dress up in my Rick Grimes shit, get on the reaction pages. Good question, though. Messing with my hair. Yeah, Fear could get better if they put that cowboy dude in more. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I forget that actor's name. I think it's like Harold Gegland? What is it? Let me find out. God dang it. Gosh dang it. Let me see. I know he's from Looper, so I'm just going to look up. They pretty much just took him from the movie Looper and put him in Fear. He literally... Harold Gegland. He actually liked something on my... or followed my page on Instagram. That was kind of weird. Garrett Dillahunt. That's what it was. Garrett Dillahunt. You fucking asshole. Harold. Fuck my tits. I think that's what his name was. It's like, oh yeah, I think I remember that. Garrett Dillahunt. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find that. I'm gonna go to my subscribers list, see if he's on there. Asshole. I tried sending a video to Norman Reedus of me doing an Andrew Lincoln or a Rick Grimes impression, and he never saw it. I wanted him to see it so badly because I thought he might share it. Never happened. So disappointed. Can I grab my Grimes jacket and do some impressions? Yeah, I could. It's in my car. My car's not far away, though. I could go grab it really fast. If you guys give me a sec. You guys gonna give me a second? Are you? Are you? You'd love to see it? Okay. It's nothing special. I don't think it looks quite like the one on the show. It's not a thick enough collar. It looks like kind of fake, but I wish he would, dude. I wish people would just send it to him, because if more people send it to him, I bet you he'd look at it. But me? No. He's not going to do that. I'll be right back. sure. Couldn't find it. Might not be out there. Might be in here somewhere. Do you really? If you have the exact jacket, dude, send me like a link or something so I can try to buy it. Because I'd love to get an actual one that fits me better. Because when I first got it, I didn't know where it was coming from. And I just don't think the jacket is quite the make. Might be in this. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All wrinkled up. My suitcase. Symmetry. You know nothing. All right. Seriously. You know nothing. Hashtag Game of Thrones. This replica, however, is pretty good. This is a legit, like, 3-pound replica, that could actually fire blanks hypothetically. See right there. I lose people, then I lose myself. Your boy, is he dead? He will be. You see, because the good people, they always die. But the weak people, the people like me, we have inherited the earth. Well, I know George R.R. Martin in this live stream. That guy had some good insight and combo during the Avengers podcast. Oh, yeah. I wanted Alec to be here and help with this, but it's like it was so. I mean, I didn't warn him at all, and he's busy. He's a busy guy, so. Please tell him this is going on YouTube, David. That was brilliant. The UGG Belfast is pretty much obsolete, but Suit Saudi on eBay, it's a spawn on replica. You should get that one. I know what it is. I do. You know what it is. So I'm trying to see how much does it cost on eBay. Here, I'm gonna look it up while we're talking. I'll try to minimize this so it's not the whole damn screen. Sorry. Full use side. Nope. Now minimize. Now shrink. 150? That's not bad. I want to see it. Saudi. Belfast. Oh, so they make like a lot of movie replica shit. Nice. They got the Bane jacket, man. That's some good shit, man. Got Star-Lord here, Captain America, the Joker trench coat that nobody gives two fucks about. Show me the Rick Grimes coat. I want to see the Rick Grimes coat. There it is. I see it now. I see it. I know it. Let me see. Yeah. That's what I need. No, I'm looking at it right now. I would like to cosplay as Chris Pratt, but I am too fat at the moment. I'm trying to diet and lose some weight. I do have an idea of a fan kind of series where I would play like Rick Grimes, like a younger Rick Grimes, I guess. Yeah, so that kind of, that's a great replica. That's a really good jacket. God, he looks fucking badass in that coat. They found the perfect coat. Yeah, that's legitimately it. It's got like the kind of purplish, purple brownish kind of look underneath it. See, that kid's wearing it. Yeah, I dig it. See, that guy looks like Rick Grimes. So not really. Cecil Garner, he's probably the best Rick Grimes look-alike as far as in the face. He does not do a good Rick Grimes voice though. Brown side panels, yeah, that's great. I wish people on my channel would send me shit like that. I know that I have a woman from a Walking Dead page who's going to send me some Walking Dead merch that she doesn't want just because she likes me doing the Rick Grimes thing. And I've had a woman named Mary Riviera, and she made me a Walking Dead necklace. Where is it? It might be right here. It's pretty neat. She just kind of makes jewelry like as a side thing. She just likes to do it. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Welcome to the new gaze. Yeah, so let me see if I can, hold on, I gotta minimize this so I can see what I'm doing. See right here, it says The Walking Dead. It's hard to see it right there, but it does. This would focus up. Here, is it gonna show it if I get close? Focus. Get focus. Full focus. Is it not gonna full focus? Is it not full focus? I thought it did. Motherfucker. But anyways, so you got this necklace, nice chain. Has the little sign that says The Walking Dead on it. Let me see here. It's upside down again. God damn it. Can you see it there? There it is, The Walking Dead. There's a little cowboy hat. That goes with it. A little magnum goes with it. And a little hatchet that goes with it. Chop, chop. I'm actually going to wear this. I've worn it occasionally. Yeah, personally, I love the episode where it was them in the bar and they were killing people. I thought that was very much how the show should be. Is I don't know why people are going like, oh, I didn't agree with what Rick did there at all. I lost faith in Rick Grunt. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? The awesome part about Rick is that he had that just animalistic side that came out. This guy used to hold down law and order, and now he's biting the necks of people and neck chopping folks. And I thought it was awesome. These people ran away. These people had tried to kill him before. They were talking about killing him all the way up, and just because they changed their mind for 10 seconds, you don't know if they were just going to exploit that or anything. I mean, come on. It's good. That was good television. I think it was like 8-14 or something like that. It was quality stuff. I enjoyed that. Oh, in the Bible it says, "Thou shalt not kill." I'm sure it also says, "Thou shalt not throat rip a marauder." I'm paraphrasing, of course. I'm sure that was in Corinthians. Yeah, people are never satisfied. They cry when he's not killing people. Then when he's killing people, they whine. Yeah, it's like, hey, I love the TV show. Got me. Until he said save him, I was like, holy shit! He just throat slit Negan all badass with a piece of glass, and I was like, fuck yeah, man. I want the show to be more brutal. You know what I mean? More violent. Either the zombie kills or the human kills. Only people who didn't like that bar kill are all life is precious pacifist type watchers. I agree. I've got to take this off. It's too hot. It's also from Pakistan. It's not, that's why it isn't the right dimensions and shit like that. Come on. What is in here? Did I put something of importance in here? What is it? Oh! Oh! Wait a second. Okay. I see you. Oh, folks. See, Morgan was like, I came here to do what I was supposed to do. To kill every last one of you. And when there's nothing left but what they didn't eat, well, that'll be a damn shame. Because there won't be anybody left for me to kill. And everyone's like, I'm really surprised that Rick chopped that guy's throat. It's like, what the fuck? What do you think Morgan was going to do if Rick didn't do it? I agree. I think I need to get that jacket. I'd rather have that jacket. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just give that away to as a gift to a subscriber or something. Be like, hey, this is my jacket that I wore in that video you like. If this video gets to 5,000 views, I'll give you this jacket. Yeah. I don't have any time for pacifism in the apocalypse. It doesn't make any sense. It's against anybody's character. That's the thing. It's not just against Morgan's character, it's against everybody's character. Drama, come here, buddy boy. I want to set this gun down and I want to play with you. And I want to smush your face. Come here. Come on up here. Let me give you a hug. Come here. This is my dog, Brahma. And I love you so much. You're so sweet. You calm me down. I could just go to sleep like this with you right here. You're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. He doesn't like it when I blow on him. It's all right. It's all right. Don't bark. There was somebody outside. It wasn't me. As you can see, his look did not stay away from the door. The door's right here. Hey, you do not need to bark. I don't want you being that dog. Dog that bark. Yeah, see, look at that cute face. That's the face you should give everybody. Look at that. Hi, buddy boy. You don't seem to mind it right now. It's probably because it's hot in here. Because I turned the AC off so it wouldn't be so loud. Right? They tried getting us to go to the vet tomorrow, but I said no. Do you know why? Because I'm not paying them $100 when you're completely fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me see what you guys wrote. I agree. Do you think Rick's sparing Negan's life? So do I agree with him sparing Negan's life, or do you think he should have killed him as well? I think he definitely should have killed him. I don't mind him being alive if he dies a gruesome death at some point in this next season. If they keep him around the entire time, it's just going to be a pain in the ass. I don't think it's realistic. I think they need to rub it in his face that society has moved on, and once Negan has seen it, instead of making him live with it and being an example, I think they should hang him in the Times Square. And Rick should do it, and he should have a Jon Snow moment of cutting the rope himself or kicking the stool away or whatever, and just watching him die. I think he should get that satisfaction. Even if Rick kind of doesn't want to at this point, he's just kind of like, in this new world, there is such thing as the death penalty. And you've earned it. So he could be the first prisoner ever hung in their new world. They keep messing with this morality shit. I thought they were done with that at the end of season 4, as they should have been. They should have been done with the morality shit a long time ago. I don't know why that keeps persisting, because you wouldn't be having qualms with killing people years and years later after that's all you've ever done. If there was a huge amount of time where you didn't kill people to where you could recover, kind of like what we're about to get with this next season, maybe it would make more sense about having some moral qualms. But us as the audience, we've been there with you the entire time that, you know, Bob's leg gets eaten, you have to kill the people at Terminus, and you go from then to Alexandria, and then the herd comes through, and then you got, you know, all of this shit. I mean, we were there from the prison to the claimers to the cannibals to this and to that. It's always been justified having to kill people. And I don't want to see a zombie show where that it doesn't have any killing. I mean, that would, unless if the storytelling is really good to where the killing is justified and the storytelling in that is between the killings is well told. You know, if people have an arc, if it makes sense. But I will say this, they need to get rid of Tara, get rid of Rosita, get rid of these side, just useless characters. Like, you know, like what they did with Tobin, just kill them off. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to go, Tara, my favorite character. It's like, you know, she's just Big Tits McGee from season 7, episode 4, when she went to Oceanside. Oceanside, all those women, they just need to die. That was a stupid storyline. They should have included it. But it didn't make any sense to include it. You know why they had them there? So Rick could come in and go, we're going to take all your guns because you're not using them and we need them. End of story. End of Oceanside. If they never showed back up again, you would have forgotten they even exist. You would have. You would have. Badass. Would have loved to see him get a Jon Snow cut the rope type moment in the middle of town. Right? Wouldn't that be fucking epic? Where he just gets to stare at him until he turns purple in the face and blood in his eyes pop out. Glenn style. Yes, for the love of God, kill Tara. Amen. Can't kill Tara. Hate to see her come, but love to see her go. All that front jiggle, jiggity, 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 Jew. Oh, sorry. All that jiggle, giggle, giggity, giggle, goo. But she's literally a waste of space. And people take this as an attack on the actress. And part of it is that she's a bad actress in this show. I don't know if she's been in anything else. I would assume not, because if she acts like she does in this show, in anything else, you would just never put her near a camera. She just seems awkward. She seems too full of herself. Like she has this greater sense of her importance on the show. And I guess it's because she's been around since season 4, late season 3, season 3B. I don't know. But she's really pointless. After the Glenn arc, and she should have died getting Glenn to Maggie. And that was her penance for betraying them in the first place. And that would have made sense, would it not? Would you have been missing out on any storyline if you took Tara away back when she got Glenn to Maggie, and Glenn and Maggie were like, oh my God. Some of her acting and others is terrible. Sorry. Some is her acting and the others terrible writing. Her character literally has nothing to do. That's right. The best choice this show ever made was that the last episode with Carl, spoilers, where he was alive, is you see her in the background and she just kind of goes like this. She sort of just goes. And then walks off and go, good. Don't have her talk. Shut up. I felt more for Neil than I've ever felt for Tara. Neil was the guy that got shot in Maggie's truck by Simon just to prove a point. The guy went, damn right. He just did it once, okay? But the guy went, damn right. I felt more for him than if Kara got another arrow through her head or something like that. But in the comics, Carl is still alive, and so when Rick keeps Negan alive, it's because of Carl. So in the TV show, Negan was the indirect reason for Carl's death. More reason to kill Negan or keep him. It's more reason to kill him. Of course it is. You don't keep him. You keep him to rub his nose in it and be an ass towards him. You don't mistreat him, but you still rub his nose fucking in it. You go like this. Look at this. Look at all we've accomplished. We have a government. We have a church. We got a, here's the church. Here's the steeple. Here's the people. And guess what? You don't get to be a part of it. And what would you like for your last meal? Because on Thursday, you're getting strung up and hung in the town square. Right next to the Rick Grimes motherfucking statue. All right. Essentially, she's a side character who isn't important enough to have a POV storyline, and they keep trying to give her all this screen time instead of our key players like Rick Grimes and other big players. Yeah, if you don't have the budget to pay Andrew Lincoln, then you need to rework your budget. Okay? He's your moneymaker. Not Norman Reedus. Andrew Lincoln. Because although people's love for Norman has come and gone and come back again and blah, 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 be honest. You like Norman Reedus like I like Norman Reedus. He's great in the Boondock Saints, and he was good in the show until he stopped talking. Okay, but now all his role on The Walking Dead is to ride a motorcycle as a promo for Ride with Norman Reedus, to remind you that, hey, Norman Reedus rides a motorcycle. And that's unfortunate because he's a really fucking talented actor, and they just underutilize him all the time. You don't need a bigger budget. You need to kill off people who are sucking the budget away from the important people. You need to kill off Tara and Rosita. That's right there. That's $100,000 every episode that you could give towards Rick Grimes showing up. That's an eighth of what you need to pay Andrew Lincoln every year or every episode. You know, King Ezekiel, that's $75,000 every episode. You can go toward that. All these saviors, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, that's $250,000 every episode. So get rid of this, get rid of the dead weight, pun definitely intended, and pay the lead actor to be the lead fucking actor. Pay everybody else fucking scale for all I care. If you can't afford Rick, then you need to fire others because he needs to be in every episode, if not all. He needs to be in most. Yeah, he does. The reason season 1 took off so well was solely because of Andrew Lincoln's performing. If he hadn't been good as Rick Grimes, they would have canceled the show. That's just true. You know it's true. You think it got through because of Lori fucking Shane? This is back when John Bernthal's head rubbing wasn't even a thing yet. People didn't even like him until he started shooting up the barn in season 2. And then 4 episodes later, he died. All of this love for him now comes from Daredevil. Or sorry, not Daredevil. Daredevil and then The Punisher. And then other movies because he's a talented actor. Wolf of Wall Street, you know, The Accountant, he's a good actor. But nothing against him. Shane, you were meant to hate Shane. And you did hate Shane when Shane was there. Quit going back and rewriting history. You hated Shane. That too. They have too many useless characters, but if they're going to keep these characters, they need a bigger budget. Dude, the finale took place in a field. It took place in a field, and everybody's gun went off. You know what I thought was going to happen? I thought Eugene was going to do like every other bullet was going to be a misfire. So I thought they were going to get a shot off and go, bip, 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 and then fall over. Because then at least you would have gotten a few shots, but everybody all at once, bam, bam, bam. I honestly laughed when the guns went off for a second, and you see Eugene kind of like, and then Rick kind of just looks around and goes, now! And I'm like, of course now! Their guns just exploded. What better time? That's like if everybody pulled a grenade and it immediately went off in their fucking hand and everybody's just face was blown off. And Rick's like, now, charge! It's like, come on. Of course. What else are you going to do? What's your strategy? You're out in an open field. Only a fool would meet the Dothraki in an open field. Maybe Tara wrote that episode. And you know what I really hate is Andrew Lincoln. He fucking brings it with good writing or bad writing. He just brings a fucking amazing performance to something that honestly doesn't deserve him right now. And I hope that this new season, it looks like from the pictures that he's into it, that he's happy, that he is pleased where it's going. And that's good because these last couple of seasons, I didn't feel that. I felt like you didn't see him in a lot of press because he knew he would say something. I feel like that's just the way it is. That's my own personal theory. Maybe it's wrong, but. Well, the budget hasn't been the same since season 2. It's, there's no way it could be. It's just, because at season 7 mark, they changed their contracts to where Andrew Lincoln was getting $90,000, but then they changed it to where now he's getting like $650,000, or sorry, $750,000. And Norman Reedus went from $80,000 or $70,000 to $650,000. So it has increased, but not enough. Like the budget as far as paying the actor does increase, but you need to pay writers more and you need to pay special effects people because all the money was going towards special effects and things like that to make the show stand out with the walkers. But now, uh, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I'm friends with a few people on Facebook who are like recurring walkers on the show, and you know, the walkers seem like they're making plenty of money. I mean, they have merchandise. They give the walkers pictures, and then they're able to sell them. Do you know that? Like, if they have recurring walkers on the show, and people who are obsessed with the show want their stuff, then they give them like headshots in season seven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photos, and they're able to sell it and be like, "Look, I was a walker here. Here's a picture of me as that walker that you liked." I'm like, so how do they not have the money to pay people? It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. They need to get their fucking priorities straight. And also, for the love of God, you've got to stop Walking Dead with this whole jumping of the timeline thing where you go, we're going to show Rick near a tree crying in episode 1, and in episode 2, and in episode 3, and in episode 4, and in episode 5, and in episode 6, and all the way up to the finale, to then where we see him cry in front of the tree for 4 seconds. Seriously, go back and watch it. Go watch the clip. He sits in front of the tree and goes, "Oh, no," and it goes, and then it cuts away. It cuts fucking away to him sitting on a porch or standing on a porch reading Carl's letter and going like, "Dear Carl, I remember walking with you that day." What I love is the chemistry between Tara and Jesus, the actors in real life compared to the show. If the showrunners can get that same chemistry, Tara might be more likable. I don't know what you're referring to, but I've seen them on screen together. I think they're both odd. I think Tom Payne is fine. He just seems like a cheeky gay Brit. But that's the actor's individual salary. They need to put more into the environment, action, and fight sequences. The fight choreography was terrible. I agree the choreography was terrible. I also think the camera work is kind of terrible. The filming, it looks like, I said this about the Negan fight before, is it looks like they punched in by like 25% of the image so you couldn't see, and it was mostly because they were using their actor stunt doubles for most of it, and the stunt doubles didn't look anything like them, and it's like, when you make a fight that these older people can do, that's a more interesting story. When you see older people who can't fight having to fight in the show, it's more gritty, it's more real. Like Rick, before he bit the Claimer Joe's throat out, he's getting like battered and kicked in the stomach. Oh, it's going to be so much worse now, like, and all that shit. And he's getting his ass kicked. It's like, come on, let's see what you got. And the reason nobody who didn't read the comics saw it coming was because it's like, what is he going to do? He's getting his ass kicked. He's getting bear hugged to death by Joe. He's doing this to him. That's it. And he just got punched in the face multiple times, had a gun go off near his head, was all disoriented. And that was what the interesting part was. If you saw Negan get punched and you just hear ringing in his head and he's just kind of, going in and out, and then Simon's just battering him, and then Negan kind of fights against it, and really like comes up and like cleans his fucking clock or like knocks his teeth out or something like that. It'd be gritty, it'd be fucking right there, you know what I mean? But you just didn't get that feeling. You got the feeling like this is a staged fight. I have a good feeling The Walking Dead is going to be back in high quality this season. I think it was just the Negan arc that was mishandled in the last 2 seasons. It was not the best. I agree with that to a certain extent. By the way, if you haven't done it yet, if you like this stream so far, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out. To boost my ego, I definitely need it. Rick versus Negan in the finale should have been an epic knockdown, drag-out fight to the death we've also seen that Rick can throw down. Yeah, they made Rick, for some reason, in some of these scenes, kind of wimpish, or not wimpish, but just like his punches have no effect. And Negan, sorry to say, without the bat, he is a skinny motherfucker. Like, Rick and him are about the same size, but Rick has like 20 pounds of muscle on him. Or Andrew Lincoln has 20 pounds of muscle on Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Now, if Jeffrey Dean Morgan looked like he did when he was the comedian on The Watchmen, which is what everybody wanted to see when he was originally cast, it would have been epic. Because he would have been this big hulking dude that when he hit Rick, for every 3 punches Rick threw, 1 punch from Negan felt like 3. That would have been great. Because then it has this David versus Goliath kind of feel. This like, holy shit, how's Rick going to get out of this? And it's all about the right connection, or landing a combo, or pulling the knife out mid-punch. You know what I mean? Where you throw a hook like that, and Negan goes and he punches him, and right as he does it, Rick slits his throat on the way down, and then Rick hits his head hard and is like plopped on the ground, and then he looks up and he sees Negan going, and then, you know, because that would be cool. When I first saw him as Negan, I was like, God damn, this man needs a cheeseburger. Holy shit, yeah. Leather coat on, he looked like he weighed 100 pounds wet. It was also peer pressure to make it not so violent. If they scrap all that, we could get a great season. People, as awful as it was to see Glenn and Abraham get their clocks cleaned like that and get their heads bashed in, and how brutal it was, that's what a show like this requires. Okay? This is the same show, like I said, where Rick bit a dude's throat out while his kid was getting molested, or attempted molested. A show where Daryl has taken a chain and whipped 3 walkers' heads off in one swoop. Where Michonne cuts people's walkers off. Where Michonne put her sword through a little girl's face. And then a piece of glass in the governor's eye in the same episode. And what are you fucking surprised by? Noah got eaten from here down. He got this part, the clay dummy they used, got this part ripped off so you can see his teeth and tongue moving. And then they just, and they just like took his face. And people were like, oh my God, can you believe Glenn's eye was like that? I'm like, hey, it was really fucking disturbing. I'm not going to lie. It made me kind of sick watching it. But that's what horror is supposed to do. That's what gore is supposed to do. It's called gore for a reason. It's gore and not comedy. I don't watch The Walking Dead to see Tara make stupid jokes about how heavy the fucking boxes are. Too skinny. It's a great feeling for this upcoming season. Yep. I didn't like when Rick ripped Lucille out of Negan's hand with one hand, then tackled him, and the leg sweep was awesome, knocking Negan off his feet. That was the last real gore I'd seen on that show. Yeah, it's I agree, it might have been a touch too much. If they had, honestly, it's the eye. And that's the crazy part. It's getting someone's head bashed in isn't the problem. It was the fact that his eye was popping out. And the fact that he was like, Mary, I'll find you. Like, it was just how shocking it was to see someone that sweet get a death that brutal and unwarranted. But, God damn it, how much prep time do people fucking need? Everybody spoiled it months in advance. Where, but for such an iconic scene, it couldn't be skimmed on. No, it couldn't. It was literally taken from the pages of the fucking comic book that most of you people fucking read. What do you want? You should be mad at this show for depriving you of gore, not putting gore in there. I've wanted Rick to lose his right fucking hand for like 4 seasons. They keep teasing it too, as a tease to the audience. They keep putting a fucking nail through it. You know, he gets cut on the same hand. He's got a bandage in almost every single season. At the prison, he had a bandage on there, and he's like, hurts. You know, when Herschel's just like, how does it feel? He's just like, hurts. After he beat up Tyrese, I thought he was gonna, get an infection or have to chop his own hand off and then come back with a fucking stump and then have to learn how to shoot with his left hand, just like in the comic. But no, there's a picture in the comic where the front cover is a picture of Rick loading a shotgun that's cracked open, and he's doing it over a stump. Think about that. Think about badass Rick with old man Rick with white hair. He's kind of got like a thing in his mouth like that, and he's just like, Atlanta style, kind of going like this. He's going, hold on a sec. Use this. He's got a toothpick. He's just going. And this is a stump. Like where this is, that's all that's there. And he is setting it down there, and he's loading it on top of a stump, and then he's firing it at someone like this. It would be fucking badass. Yeah, it would be very, very cool. It would be shocking. You'd be like, fuck, he's a badass. Like, it's like seeing a war vet, you know what I mean? Guy lost an arm or a leg and they're still going strong, and you're like, fuck, yeah, man. That guy's like an inspiration, you know what I mean? And it shows that he's not invulnerable. I don't know if they'll never do it. They might. They might. All it would take is killing off one main character to chop his arm off, budgetary wise. Kill Tara off, chop his arm off. What I like to see in the show is people making more mistakes, killing people by mistake that they shouldn't have killed. Rick's arm is far greater than Tara. It's also a better actor. Let's keep it going. I like this conversation. I like talking about this shit. I honestly think they would either they're going to do it this season or they're not going to do it at all. Why wouldn't it be this season? Well, seriously, why wouldn't it? Yeah, the STDs, that'd be interesting, I think. But what I mean by accidental kills is people killing people they shouldn't have, where it's sort of like Tara comes around a corner. She fears that there's going to be like a whisperer or a savior or somebody's out there. And it's because Tara went off earlier in the episode, and we saw that. And we thought she was in a completely different part of the woods, and we realized that her and Tara are in the same part of the woods, and they both shoot each other. Or one shoots the other. And then has to go back and go, I shot Rosita. But here's the thing. They need to build up the tension where they had like a fight or something before, and they disagree, and they both go their separate ways. And then they end up running out to each other in the woods. Sort of similar to Rick and Shane, where he's like, let me out to the middle of the field and put a gun in my back. You know, like that kind of shit. Where it seems like they had bigger issues and like it wasn't a necessary kill. like they did it just for the sake of, the character did it because they had a vendetta, as opposed to they were defending themselves. Rick lost his hand in the governor storyline, and they're way past it now. That's why they keep paying tribute to the comics every time he hurts his hand in the whole right-hand man thing in season 7. Yeah. Because what are you left with? You don't have that. A whole lot of work. Well, look at you. I can feel you inside me right now. Not to be that guy, but you should read the graphic novels. It does everything the show does wrong. But right, plus it's not PG. Yeah, I know. I need to. I definitely do. Since we got 5 people watching, we got all right. The comic is more, if not equal to, as gory as HBO Game of Thrones. Yeah, from what I've seen out of the comic of the issues that I've had the pleasure of reading online, I didn't read all of them because I didn't want to spoil stuff at the time, and it's just been a while. But it's good stuff. Negan didn't even break Rick's leg. It was hard, getting my parents to watch this show. But when I got them into it, I'm not even kidding. By season 4, they were begging me to watch it. They had to see how it went down. They had to see how it played out with Joe and the Claimers and the people of Terminus, and season 6 with the Horde. My mom was telling me to go out. She was giving me money to go out and buy it just so they could watch it. And I was so excited. And they hated Beth singing. We all did. I thought that was cringe-inducing. That did not need to be in the show. Sorry. But here the sparkling glass of rain. Herschel lost his foot, He lost his foot, He lost his foot, It's not good. I thought Beth was just fucking stupid. I get it now. Stab with a scissor. It's like, why not just take a gun and shoot her? Why not just get to the end of the hallway, put her in your sights, and she's walking off, and just had to do the scissor thing, right? So dumb. So dumb. I mean, it was a great death to see the reaction. I loved Rick's reaction. I loved Daryl. I loved Tyrese and Carol and Sasha's reaction. It was a great reaction from people. What were those lyrics? Or beautiful lyrics I just created. Weak. I don't know if all the singing on the show even helped her singing career. If that's seriously what it was, if she had a singing career and that's what it was, replace her with fucking Hillary Duff, then, you fucking idiots. Someone who doesn't look like a mouse. I didn't know she had a singing career. It clearly didn't fucking work. My name is Chad Michael Coleman, and I've been on The Wire, and I've been on The Walking Dead, and I'm gonna fuck up your face, bitch. Have any of you seen that? It was like a few years ago before I even knew who the fuck he was. He's like, I'm on The Wire. Someone dragged him out here and set him on fire. You're a cop, right? You bring whoever did this and you bring them to me. They didn't deserve this. Nobody does. He's a good actor, man. He was. I'm giving him too much shit. I like Tyrese on the show. I didn't like what they did with him, but I thought he had his moments where I was like, this guy's pretty fucking cool. That's what I'm talking about when he freaked out on the bus. If you like my impressions, give this video a like, please. Got 6 people watching, only got 4 thumbs up. What's up with that? He was practicing in the subway's method. Listen, man. I know you did. That's because you're me. You're Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes and Lady Remington 45 already liked. What are you doing right now, viewer? I know Simba Trey already liked. Bo Boom. Now they did. Simba. Chad Michael Coleman. That's the only reason I know his name. Honestly, it was because of the freak out video. I knew his name before I even knew him on the show. So people are like, who is that guy? I'm like, oh, that's Chad Michael Coleman. He's on The Wire and The Walking Dead. He said it exactly like what he said on the bus. I'm Chad Michael Coleman. I'm going to find that clip. Hey, if that's why he did it, then he's a fucking genius. Chad Michael Coleman freak out. I want to know, what am I humanitarian? Oh, yes, I'm Chad L. Coleman. I'm on The Wire, The Walking Dead. I'm not trying to fucking play no game with you. I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, I'm on The Wire and The Walking Dead. If I showed him that clip, hopefully we'd have a big laugh over it and be like, man, what were you doing here, dude? Like, I wouldn't be that casual about it. I'd be like, seriously, though, what were you thinking? How'd you think this was going to go? You're on the fucking subway. Has there ever been a freak out on a subway that hasn't been captured in the last 10 years? That'd be a good question. I bet you there's majority of them are online. World Star, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. My name is Chad L. Coleman. On The Wire, The Walking Dead. I'm not faking it. Where is your humanitarian? Where is it from? Where is your humanitarian? He's trying to say humanity. Humanitarian. Where is? I want to do that so bad now. I want to just go up to people and go, I am Chad L. Coleman. I'm on The Wire and The Walking Dead. And if you want to put me on TMZ, you better face me, nigga. I ain't frontin', my nigga. You better quit fucking with me. Where's your humanitarian? You bring him to me. Bring him to me. Listen, we've all been where you are. I was there. You saw me there. But you've got to calm down. Hey, you back up, motherfucker. 1 second. That guy's name is Chad L. Coleman, you motherfucker. You had the knife. I would have been like, wow, he's just like he is in the show. If I had known what the show was when that clip came out, I probably would have been like, can I get a picture with you, Chad L. Coleman? Since you're Tyrese on The Walking Dead. I'm Chad L. Coleman. I'm on The Wire. I'm on The Walking Dead. Wait a minute. I'm getting a call. What? I'm dying next week. Motherfucker. I love the hypothetical. What would you do if you ran into him? Like, no, fucking nothing. Damn it, Pimple. Scott Pimple. Andrew Lincoln just, you motherfuckers. You knew that I didn't feel like doing this interview, you motherfucking cunts. You motherfucking cunts. I'm Andrew fucking Clutterbuck. Have you no respect and no humanitarian? Have you no humanity? That's Drama Buddy. That's my dog Drama. I love you, Drama. Hi. Hi. No. Thank you. He's about to come say hello. What are you coming from that way? No. Go around. Go around. Drama. What you sitting in front of the door for? You already went on your walk. You already went on your walk. He probably knows that it's hot in here. He probably just wants to go outside because it's cooler. I'm learning how to pick my teeth without using my hands. It's a no-go. Can't do it. Because I'm not Chad L. Coleman. Come on, man. Come on, bro. What you doing, bro? I'm Chad L. Coleman. I'm putting Chad L. Coleman in the tags for this video. I hope he sees it. Oh my God. Chad, if you see this, you're great on The Walking Dead. I'm pissed that they killed you off. I think you could have been a great, tremendous acting help to the show right now. You are worth 12 Terras and 8 Rositas. And I'll say this, you were worth like 10,000 Sashas. Sorry, Sequoia Martin Green. I'm probably going to wrap this up here in a little bit. I've been talking for almost 2 hours. I give it a couple minutes. Hour and 45 minutes seems like a good cutoff. I'm going to have to cut off the first, I don't know, 20 minutes of this video before people came in and I actually started talking. There's literally about 10, 15 minutes of just dead air. We just bullshitting, waiting for people to show up. Chad L. Tweet this video to Chad L. Coleman, okay, everybody? He's got nothing else to do right now. The Wire's not on, nor is The Walking Dead, so I could have done that a lot longer than 20 minutes. I mean, that's if I'm doing it, though. Let's be honest, if somebody else is, it's like right in the face. I'm Chad L. Coleman, and I'm on The Wire. Still makes me laugh. Still funny. Years later, still funny. All right, everybody. Well, it was fun. Thank you all very much for watching. This is The Walking David. I hope you enjoyed this random live stream. I want to just give a quick shout out to the people who are joining me today. Simba Trey, Rick Grimes, 1800 The Drew, Lady Remington 45. Let me go all the way up to the top, make sure I didn't leave anybody out. And the name that's hard to pronounce without sounding racist, Me Gur. You all are the shit. And a shout out to my buddy Alec. I'm sure he was watching at some point because I told him to watch. And he probably left a like. If he knows what's good for him. Otherwise, he's going to get a knuckle fist in the face. Yeah. Oh, you said the N word? Go back up through the chat. But love you guys. Thanks for watching again. Be sure to share this around. Remember to share this with Chad L. Coleman. He was on The Wire in The Walking Dead. Don't know if you knew that. You should definitely check him out. Peace.